Hey guys, my name is Divya. I'm a doctor and I've held a management role with a healthcare company for a while. I'm PgMP certified and trying to make more and more videos to help everybody in the community get PgMP certified. So let's get right into the video, guys. Today's video is all about the #1 tip that helped me get PgMP certified. It's really 2 tips, but I'm just calling it one because I guess they're both so important. So the #1 tip that helped me get certified, guys, is perseverance. You have to be at it. This is an exam, this is a certification that is going to make you want to quit. Halfway through your studying, or more than halfway through your studying, you're going to think it is so not worth it. This doesn't matter. I'm going to give up. I'm happy with my other certifications. I don't need this in my life, etc., etc. Don't give up, guys. Don't give up. The #1 rule for success is that you want to keep going, and it's more than applicable for the PgMP certification. So please, please, please keep going. I'm sure someone's going to tell me, Divya, that happens with every exam, every certification, every time we're studying for something big in college or as a diploma. So why is it more important here? So guys, it's really relevant and really important here, and I shall tell you why. I've taken tons and tons of exams in my life. I've taken exams in business, I've taken exams in management, programming, and of course in medicine. But believe me, the PgMP is one of the hardest that I've done, and I'll tell you why again. So more often than not in lives, whenever we're attempting a harder exam or licensure or certification, it's the amount of information that bogs you down. Think of a medical doctor, right? When they get licensed, they take exams which covers every single thing that they've studied in medical school. That's 4 or 5 years worth of information, where they were having classes full time. So it's really the amount of information rather than how difficult the information was. But here in PgMP, it's sort of the other way around. Look at the standard for PgMP, the 4th edition. It's less than 200 pages. How tough could that be? People can finish that in a couple of weeks, right? I mean, people who read fast enough could probably get over the standard in 2 weeks, less than 200 pages, as I said. But then why does it feel like 2,000 pages? Why does it feel like that? Hey, let me just reduce that number. Let's take out the references, the indices, the appendices, and the glossary. And now those 8 chapters are only 150 pages or less. And yet I'm saying that this is probably one of the hardest exams I've taken. The reason for that is, guys, every line, every single section is loaded. So every single line could be a question, and you just don't need to know the line, but you also have to understand it. So know that one line has multiple meanings, and it's deep, and it is more than meets the eye. So make sure that you read it line by line, word for word, and also apply and understand it. This is the reason this exam is so hard. So Ginger Levin's question bank does a very good job of making sure that you sort of know the standard inside out, and you do need to know it. So please make sure that you do reference that book. Those questions are harder than the actual PgMP questions, but they are still worth it. So please make sure that you go through that question bank. So coming back to my tip, guys, yes, it feels like less than 200 or 150 pages in the 4th edition of Standard for Program Management, but every single line is more than what meets the eye, and you have to be perseverant. You're going to have to be at it and determined to actually achieve this certification. Please, please don't give up, guys. You can certainly do this. You're already a program manager, and this is a mere endorsement of something that you already are. It's a certification that, hey, you've already done all of this, so go right for it. My tip #2, study out of order. What do I mean by that? So the Standard for Program Management has 8 chapters. Introduction, Performance Domains, Strategy Alignment, Benefits Manager, Stakeholder Engagement, Governance, Program Lifecycle, and Program Activities. Okay guys, just saying that in one take was a lot, so you know how much it is to study all of this. So my first 2 times that I read the standard, I went in order, chapter 1 to chapter 2. But then I started shaking things up a little bit. I would do stakeholder engagement, chapter 5 first. I would go on to program lifecycle, come back to governance, and basically jump around. You get the idea, right? Don't always go from chapter 1 to chapter 8 because it can be a dry read and then you remember everything in sort of one format, style and order, which is not something you want. You want to be able to recollect governance on the exam like this. You want to be able to know that this question pertains to life cycle and then answer it right away. So go out of order while studying and shake things up a bit and you'll be just fine. So all in all, I hope that the videos are helping you. If they are, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. It would keep me motivated. Thank you so much for watching.